Greetings, I'm Julia, the president of Asymptones. We are an a cappella group that sings fun and nerdy music. Welcome to our Spring 2021 concert. We're so excited to have you here, and we'd like to congratulate our three graduating seniors, Rian, Andrea, and Sergio. They'll be singing senior solos featuring a sea shanty, Mary Poppins, and LGBTQ plus pride. And without further ado, we will share with you our hilarious skits and melodious music. Enjoy the show!
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait. Oh.
Dear Doja writes me a letter every day, keeping the bed warm while her husband is away. He's on the British side in Georgia. He's trying to keep the colonies in line, but he can keep all of Georgia. Dear Doja, she's mine. Love doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep loving anyway. We laugh and we cry and we break and we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason, I'm by her side. When so many have tried,
I'm willing to wait for it. My grandfather was a fire and brimstone preacher, but there are things that the homilies and hymns won't teach you. My mother was a genius. My father commanded respect. When they died, they left no instructions, just a legacy to protect. Death doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive when everyone who loves me has died, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it. Whoa, wait for it. Wait for it. Whoa, wait for it. Wait for it.
I'm not standing still, I am lying in wait.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Hamilton faces and endless climb. Yes, and then I prove, yes, and then I lose. Hamilton's faces and endlessly wait for it. What is it like in his shoes?
Hamilton doesn't hesitate. He exhibits no restraint. He takes and he takes and he takes, and he keeps winning anyway. Changes the game, plays and he raises the stakes, and if there's a reason he seems to thrive when so few survive, then goddammit, I'm willing to wait for it. I'm willing to wait for it.
Life doesn't discriminate between the sinners and the saints. It takes and it takes and it takes, and we keep living anyway. We rise and we fall and we break and we make our mistakes, and if there's a reason I'm still alive when so many have died, I'm willing to.
Wait.
Happy birthday, Tony! Did you know that according to Google, you have now lived through a quarter of your life?
Hey, so I don't think this is working anymore. I think we should break up. Also, happy birthday! Oh my god.
On my birthday? Really? I'm going to get cereal. To the store to get more.
20 minutes later.
What? Quarters? To the store to get another box.
1 hour later.
Okay, second try. What is going on? More quarter. Okay.
2 hours later.
Okay. When life gives you quarters.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Hey guys, I want to introduce our first graduating senior, Sergio. Sergio is our most senior member and has been an integral part of Asymptones. He has served as president, secretary, and treasurer, and is always willing to step in for roles when no one wants them. I've really enjoyed singing with Sergio over the past 3 years. He's a really chill dude and great to hang out with. As a fellow bass, I've been really impressed by Sergio's knowledge of bass techniques, especially those disgustingly looking low subharmonics. And one of these days, I really need to give that secret bass juice a try. Sergio is also our expert in country and folk singing, which you will see in our rendition of the famous sea shanty, Wellerman. Sergio, we wish you the best in your future endeavors, and everyone, please enjoy Wellerman.
There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of that ship was a Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Blow me, bully boys, blow.
Ha! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
She had not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow.
Ha! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side, harpooned and fought her when she died down below.
Ha! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She'd take that ship in tow.
Ha! Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. All boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale didn't go.
Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
As far as I've heard, the fight's still on, the line's not cut,
and the whale's not gone.
The Wellerman makes his irregular call
to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go.
Your Europe proposal has been rejected. What? I didn't even know the Europe office rejected proposals. Like this message if your Europe proposal was accepted.
Hey, did you hear? I just made 500% profit with Bitcoin.
No, Dogecoin is the future.
Didn't you just hear? Dogecoin just crashed this morning.
What? I spent all of my summer savings in Dogecoin.
Sorry about that. At least you have good credit? I gotta go to class. I'll see you later.
Wait, Floney! You've reached your credit limit. What? I haven't spent anything this month. Hundreds of $5 gift card purchases from Party City? Oh my goodness, I've been scammed. Your credit score has dropped 300 points. What is life crisis milk? So I've been pouring from a quart of life crisis. Enough of this. I'll just go down and get something from the dining hall. Oh my goodness. Fortune cookies are so overrated. Like, has anyone actually had one come true?
Guys, I'm gonna travel to Europe.
No way, I'm going to invent the next big thing.
Oh, cool. I get to help blind orphans realize their dreams.
I'm going to owe $200,000 in student loans. I'm going to fail my next 3 semesters? I'll be forgotten 15 years after my death? What is happening?
Dude, your life is just one big crisis.
I know somebody who went through this. You have to go to the Court of Life Crises.
Hi everyone. So up next we have a senior who is very near and dear to my heart. This person served as musical director for a year and a half, and they served as assistant musical director for 1 semester. And I will miss you a lot. I really appreciate your wholesome yet edgy sense of humor and your arrangements. It's just been a pleasure working with you in the past year or 2 years. And yeah, we're gonna miss you a lot, and the group would not be the same without you. So up next we have Feed the Birds, which is sung by Andrea Lowe.
Early train to the steps of St. Paul's, the little lovebird woman comes. In her old special way,
Order in the court. Let's start with our first case of the day. Mr. and Mrs. Baloney.
Yes, Your Honor. You see, my wife and I, yes, we, that is what I mean to say is that you see, you know.
You see, this is exactly the problem. My husband is a useless man, utterly incapable of doing anything properly. He can even string together a sentence without taking 5 minutes to do it. Why, just the other night, we were at the Smith's place, and it took a full 15 minutes just to share a story anyone could tell in 2 minutes.
Now, honey, you see that's not true. I just, well, you know, I like to take my time. Yes, that's right. Take my time with choosing my words.
That's not all, Your Honor. He does everything extremely slowly. He takes hours to finish his food. A sandwich will take him 2 hours. A bowl of soup, at least 3, and not to mention a full meal.
Is that all?
No, that's not all, Your Honor. He chews and smacks his lips so loudly it's unbearable. And he can chew with his mouth closed. Oh no. He eats with his mouth wide open and spits food everywhere. I can't deal with this anymore, Judge. I can't.
Now, dear, it really, it really can't be, well, as you see, as bad as, how you are making it out to be.
Enough! Stop eating in my courtroom, Mr. Baloney, or I'll hold you in contempt of court.
Your Honor, truly, I can't handle this sickening behavior from my husband anymore. I simply can't.
This has to be the most frivolous court case I've seen all year. Does any of this sound like a life crisis to you? Is this courtroom a joke to you, Mrs. Baloney?
I can't stand my husband's terrible habits, truly. Something has to be done.
Then try couples therapy or something and get out of my courtroom. Next!
Our next song may be best prefaced by the following pop culture references, which you may or may not have heard of before. So let's give it a go. Let's start off with the OC. Early 2000s teen drama? Anyone? All right, how about Saturday Night Live? All right, probably got a few people in the audience. We love to see it. Now, how about Dear Sister? This is our cover of Hide and Seek by Imogen Heap.
Where are we? What the hell is going on? The dust has only just begun to form crop circles in the carpet, sinking feeling. Spin me round again and rub my eyes. This can't be happening when busy streets a mess with people would stop to hold their heads heavy. Hide and seek, trains and sewing machines, all those years
only meant well. Well, of course you did. What you say? Ooh, that it's all for the best. Of course it is. What you say? That is just what we need. And you decided this. What you say? What did she say?
Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper word cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit, don't care a bit.
Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper word cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit. Ransom notes keep falling out your mouth. Mid-sweet talk, newspaper word cutouts. Speak no, feeling no, I don't believe you. You don't care a bit, you don't care a bit.
Next!
Yes, Your Honor. You see, my roommate's been really annoying lately. He started putting dozens of rubber ducks in the bathroom, and when I told him to stop, he only escalated. Hundreds of ducks! Recreating movie scenes with his ducks. Rose and Jack from the Titanic. This is Sparta from 300. It's utter madness.
Did you even bring your roommate with you to court today, Mr. Supercalifragil, Mr. S?
Well, no, but surely there's something you can do about it.
Not only is this hands down the most frivolous court case I've ever seen, but you didn't even bring the relevant person to court. Now, how am I supposed to do anything? Get out! No more court cases for today. This is the court of life crises. Everything I've heard today has just been utter nonsense.
Wait, please, Your Honor, I'm having a life crisis. Many, in fact. Please, you've got to help me.
What are you, 18? You're too young to be having life crises, young lady. I'm done for today.
What am I going to do?
Hey, Tony, how's it going?
Hey, Yoni. Yeah, it's not going so well. It's my birthday today, but no one remembered. Except my mom and Bob, but, well, Bob broke up with me this morning. My Europe proposal got rejected, I lost a lot of money with Dogecoin, a scammer maxed out my credit card, and my credit score tanked. And I got these really horrible fortune cookies at dinner. I tried to go to the Court of Life Crises, but the judge just laughed at me and said I'm too young to be having life crises.
Hey, Tony, I'm really sorry there's so many terrible things happening in your life right now. But, well, on the plus side, Dogecoin just made a comeback.
Really? Oh, wow. I have made a lot of money.
Yeah, and actually we didn't forget about your birthday. It was supposed to be a surprise, but we're hosting a birthday party for you in Roni's room right now.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I know life is being kind of shitty right now, but I hope you know that you can always come to us with any problems you're having. We're your pod and we want to be here for you, okay?
Aw, thanks, Yoni.
Of course, Tony, anytime.
Rian Flynn is a graduating senior double majoring in physics and theater. They have been a valuable member of the Asymptones for 2 years, and they've been an amazing assistant music director for 3 out of the 4 semesters. Rian is going to be a software engineer in New York City starting in the fall. They will stay involved in singing, music, and theater as they move on to the next chapter of their life. For their senior solo, Rian arranged Heaven by Troye Sivan. I had the pleasure of working with them to rehearse this song and teach their arrangement to the rest of the group, and I'm so proud of them for all the hard work they put in to make this happen. Rian, congrats on graduating and writing a spectacular arrangement. I will now quote Rian's synopsis of the song and what it means to them. Heaven by Troye Sivan is a song about growing up in a religious family, one that's hostile to the LGBTQ plus community, and then realizing that you yourself are actually LGBTQ plus. One of the first lines of the song is, "Trying to save face and daddy heartbreak, I'm lying through my teeth." That sums up most of my experience with my parents, knowing their disapproval and condemnation of LGBTQ plus people, and having to cover up my own sexuality in order to not be disowned or worse. The chorus asks, "Without losing a piece of me, how do I get to heaven? Without changing a part of me, how do I get to heaven?" And like Troy, I think I've found an answer to that question. The end of the chorus states, "So if I'm losing a piece of me, maybe I don't want heaven. At least I don't want the kind of heaven where I can't be who I really am." And I'm hoping that my parents will someday be able to see that. This song is dedicated to them.
The truth runs wild like a tear down a cheek. Trying to save face and daddy heartbreak, I'm lying through my teeth. This voice inside has been eating at me, trying to replace the love that I fake with what we both need. The truth runs wild like kids on concrete, trying to sedate my mind in its cage and numb what I see. Awake wide-eyed, yeah, I'm screaming at me, trying to keep faith and picture his face staring up at me. Without losing a piece of me, how do I get to heaven? Without changing a part of me, how do I get to heaven? All my time is wasted feeling like my heart's mistaken. Oh, so if I'm losing a piece of me, maybe I don't want heaven. The truth runs wild like the rain to the sea, trying to set straight the lines that I traced to find some relief. This voice inside has been eating at me, trying to embrace the picture I paint and color me free. Without losing a piece of me, how do I get to heaven? Without changing a part of me, how do I get to heaven? All my time is wasted feeling like my heart's mistaken. Oh, so if I'm losing a piece of me, maybe I don't want heaven.
So I'm counting to 15, counting to 15, counting to 15. So I'm counting to 15, counting to 15, counting to 15. So I'm counting to 15, counting to 15, counting to 15.
Without losing a piece of me, how do I get to heaven? Without changing a part of me, how do I get to heaven? All my time is wasted feeling like my heart's mistaken. Oh, so if I'm losing a piece of me, maybe I don't want heaven. The truth runs wild like a tear down a cheek.
Wow, that was incredible. Heaven is such a deep and inspirational piece, and the Asymptones really put it together. Beautiful arrangement, beautiful singing, excellent editing. Great job, everyone. And that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you all for watching. And once again, I want to congratulate our seniors, Rian, Andrea, and Sergio, and for everything they've done for Asymptones, from music director to president to arranging. All three of them have been such active and involved members, and we'll really miss them. We wish you the best with all your future endeavors. And thank you again to the audience for watching. The permanent YouTube link will be available soon, and we hope you have a wonderful summer. Cheers from the Asymptones. Goodbye.